Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. I wanted to do a 2025 gear review of everything that I've got in my collection. I've been seeing a lot of other YouTubers do this, and I thought it'd be kind of fun. So hang out and show you what I've got. Alright, it's my Firefly FFLX, I believe. I can't remember what the official name is, but it's their Explorer shape. I've had this a few months, since September, I believe. The only thing I've done different to it is I put some EMGs, an 81 and a 60, and I've just changed the caps. This one's been kind of out of the roll for a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna do a review on the EMGs here soon, so look out for that. But yeah, this guitar is set neck, stainless steel ball and frets, EMGs, great guitar. It's a workhorse of a guitar. This is probably my favorite guitar to play. Firefly necks have that kind of chunky baseball bat neck, but they're not too bad. But yeah, great guitar. Pretty much everything except one is in drop B, and strangely I put different strings on each one just because different feel. I don't know. I'm not really set into particular one set size of strings, but this one has an 11 to 56 on it. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, continuing on with the Fireflies. So this is my Firefly Star. This is my first Firefly I've gotten. This one's been on the channel a lot. This one has the stainless steel ball and frets, set neck. This one had the toggle switch in it, but I actually unsoldered it when I put this pickup into it. So this pickup was in the ivory white Explorer. The pickup that was in this, it didn't sound bad, but it just didn't have enough push for me. And this pickup is so much hotter than the one that was in it. I really love the way this guitar sounds now. Still big chunky neck, definitely a workhorse. Has a Floyd Rose. I actually have it blocked off right now. I like Floyd Roses, but I just like the way it feels. I don't really care about doing all the wiggle stick nonsense. It's just not for me. But yeah, anybody has any questions on these guitars so far, be happy to answer. Let me know. Okay, this one is my Fender Strat. It's the special edition, kind of custom-ish. It goes from a blue, green sparkle. This is probably for sure the most sentimental guitar I've ever had. Best friend Kyle, he gave it to me, and yeah, it's this guitar has a pretty incredible journey, and I'm very lucky to have this guitar. Has the Fender locking tuners on it. I'm not 100% sure if these are Texas specials or they're the Fender ones, but this guitar sounds amazing. Actually makes me a little bit nervous to play it. But I did put it in drop C at one point. And I did a Chimera playing down again video on the channel, if sounds good in single coils or something like that. You guys could go back and look at the video. It actually sounded really good in drop C with the single coils. It's back in standard, and yeah. All right, Fesley LP 400. Now you guys have seen this. I use this quite a bit too. I have not done one thing to this guitar besides give it a good setup and put it in drop B. This has a 12 to a 56 on it. So it's the same set of strings as the Explorer, but the difference is these three, like the 1, 2, and 3 strings on the high end are just slightly thicker. I don't know, it's just a feel thing for me. But you know, this guitar, I don't think I really need to do anything. I think sometimes, like, I would love to put some Seymour Duncan Black Winters into this. But at the same time, I don't think it needs it. This guitar sounds great for what it is. I paid $127 for this guitar. It came with a case. It came with a good patch cable, which I choose to use over my other patch cables, which I've had for years. What else? A couple tools and a couple other things. I might be forgetting some stuff, but you know, I was having a conversation with someone recently. You can buy a $100 guitar and make it feel like it plays $1,000 as long as you have a good setup and you know how to set it up correctly. Or take it to somebody that knows what they're doing when they're setting up. Just like a $1,000 guitar can play like it's a $100 guitar if it's not played or set up correctly. So, this guitar has 0 fret sprout. I've had no issues with the neck. I've adjusted it. I've had it, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months now. And I think I've adjusted the neck once when I changed the strings. And these strings have been changed probably twice since I've had the guitar. And yeah, just an absolute beast of a guitar. Has a kind of a satiny feel neck. You could tell there's a very, very thin layer of maybe some clear coat on it, but it feels like satin, and the body is definitely satin. Yeah, I love this guitar. I think it sounds good, it plays good, and you can't beat for what it is for $127. You just can't. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. All right, now my newest addition is a Jackson JS 32, I believe. It's from 2009. Now this guitar has the EMG HZs in it. I did not know. I've had, I don't know, too many guitars with EMGs in it, and I love EMGs. I did not know the HZs try to copy like the 81. So this one's silver, so it's like trying to copy the 81, and this one's gold, so it's trying to copy the 85. But the difference on these is they're passive, and I think these sound so good in this guitar. The pickups are kind of what blew me away on it really the most. These Jackson JS models from the early thousands are absolutely machines, workhorse guitars. The neck has a little bit of gloss on it, which I might do a video on how to actually make it feel like a satin neck. I think I'm going to do that on this guitar. And this is also in drop B, but the strings that are on this are actually the James Hetfield Het set. It's an 11 to a 50 on it. So it's a little bit of a lighter gauge than really all the rest. I didn't say what string set is on the Firefly, the X-shape, the star. That has a 11 to 52 on it, I believe. So a little bit lighter too, but this one's got the lightest set. I guess I didn't say it was on the Fender too. The Fender's just got a 9 to a 48 on it, and it's in standard tuning. But yeah, 0 fret sprout. This thing doesn't have any damage on the wing tips, which any of you guys have pointy guitars? No. Especially a guitar that's as old as this one. It's pretty rare to find no damage. So, yeah. All right, let's talk about pedals and amps. All right. Now, it's very simple pedal board. Now, I built this board here I've done that in the past too when I was in my band. I just don't want to go spend the money on a pedal board. I'm happy just building one and doing Velcro. So it works just fine. But I've got a Diodario tuning pedal. This is off of Amazon too. It's a Outlaw. The company is Outlaw. It's a Widowmaker. It says distortion pedal, but it is also gets used as a boost. So I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Yeah. So the toggle switch, you can basically go back and forth on what the boost is. I tend to keep it on the low boost. The high boost gives it kind of that Swedish chainsaw death metal sound. And it's just a little bit too much, too gained out, even with the gain all the way down. I keep the volume up pretty much all the way. The tone's about 8, 9 o'clock. Next, I'm going to totally butcher this, but I think it's Camise. I found this at Guitar Center for, I think, under $30 used. It's just a noise gate pedal. Okay. I wanted to talk about this pick that my friend Kyle also sent me recently. If you guys haven't heard of Drum City Guitarland in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, they're the best. So many huge names go there and get guitars ordered, or Drum City gets custom guitars built, and they go in there and they get them checked out. Mick Thompson from Slipknot, the first one that comes to mind is his ESP gumdrop. It's like white, looks like a clown exploded on it, but super cool. I know Gary Holt has got some guitars from there. Okay, amp. Now I just used for everything on this channel is this PV Viper. It's a 15-watt modeling amplifier. It has 4 different presets on it, so you can save 4 different amps, because the PV Viper comes with all these different types of amps, cleans and dirties. So I've got the Fireflies. I'm still working on the one with the EMGs, but the rectifier that's in this, I like that the most. The Fesley, I use the XXX. And now the Jackson with the HZs is this JSX, the Joe Satriani amp. It has a ton of low-end boost, but I've been cutting back on the lows and adding a little bit more high, and it sounds super thick. I don't use any of the effects. The only effect that I have rarely in is a little bit of reverb and a very, very minimal amount of delay on each channel. It does come with a tube screamer. I just prefer the Outlaw pedal. Picks. I did a video on picks. I kind of bounce around. Ones that I like to use the most. So these Jim Dunlop. I don't know what they're actually called, but they're just flow picks. They're 1.5. I like these a lot. The Jazz 3 too. I actually really like to use this in the standard tuning more than I like to use these. I'm trying out these big stubby. They're 2 millimeters. Kind of liking that too. And the old trusty I've used for years and years are these Nyla Pro 1.5 millimeter Dunlops. And let's see. I've been kind of jumping in. This is just the big stubby, but it's the Jazz 3 version. Also 2 millimeter. I've really been getting into this one too. So we'll see. I tend to change around picks every couple months, and I don't really have a good what I'm trying to say. I don't really have a good example of why or reasoning of why. it's just kind of all field for me. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. If you could like and subscribe, really appreciate it. Leave some comments if you want to talk about any of the guitars. If you have any questions about any of the guitars, I'm happy to get in and talk to you guys about it. I'm going to respond to everything that gets sent to me. So thank you guys for your time. Have a happy new year. See you guys next time.